Hey Eileen, how are you? Good to see you. How is your day going? It is raining here. Supposed to get thunderstorms later. Disney World Inventions, happy Friday to you. Good to see you. I wanted to work outside today, but it's raining, so I'm back down here in the dungeon. It's Friday, I should just call it a day. But I won't. Just woke up. Lucky, lucky, lucky. What time is it where you're at? I mean, it's 12:06 here. I got up at 6:30. I was on the road at 7. Did 3 deliveries, 1 scrapyard run. And now I'm down here. MD Outdoors. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. How's your Friday going, MD? Mine's busy as usual. The Right Way, good to see you. Good afternoon, good morning. Gotta clean up a little bit here so I can work. MD's sitting at work. That's the benefit of doing this. I'm at work, but I'm the boss, so I can do what I want, which has its advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is I can get up and say I don't want to do nothing today and not do it. The disadvantage is if I get up and say I don't want to do nothing, I don't make no money. So, got to do it. What a mess. What a mess. But I got a couple Apple computers to take apart, and I hate apples. Anything Apple I hate. They're usually pretty hard to take apart. The older ones are. I've never had really good luck doing them. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, this one here actually might be easy. That's a plus. That is a plus. So, take these apart real quick. In the bucket. What I'm after is the chips and the gold. Gold right there. All these chips have gold in it. I send these out to a refiner, and he gets all the gold out of it for me. This gold I do myself. My phone is chirping. Who could it be? It is Mickey XOXO bugging me. So watch this. Can you please be quiet? I am live. Thank you. Have a nice day. Me and Mickey do this all day long. She's a trip. Makes the day go by faster. Uh-oh. There we go. Disney World Adventures is at work. Wow, everybody's at work. Not working. Watching a scrap guy. I appreciate it though. If y'all get fired, I'll hire you. I only ask for 8 hours a day. I told her I was live, so I'm sure she'll be popping up here shortly. She's at work too. So Ian Matthews, hey buddy, good to see you. Good to see you. Tearing down this apple, Ian. I got 2 of these to tear apart. The last one I took apart, it took me quite a while. Nothing wanted to come apart. And just seemed like a big hassle. That's the battery they use in those computers. The rest of them are those little flat ones. Like these. So Apple has to overkill it, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Lithium bad part is I can't even do nothing with this battery. It's a lithium battery. Throw it in the trash or in the scrap pile. What is it, about 7 o'clock over there, Ian? PM? So I think what I'm going to do is take this board off first. And go from there. I have to change my bit. Yep. Where are you hiding at? Oh, right there in the corner. I try to do a video every morning. Today I didn't even do that, so I said I'll just stream. See what happens. Alright. Aha! Revolution! Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I haven't really been in too many streams lately. It's just been busy. By the time I get done, it's kind of late, I'm tired, and my old butt just wants to go to bed. Do I want something for lunch, Mickey? Yeah, give me the rest of that Wendy's salad you made, minus the burp. Hold the burp. I don't know about you. That's cool, Revolution. I don't think 1712 here, just waiting for the missus to shout me out for food. Well, I want some food too. So, can you send me over something? I'd appreciate it. I am not prepared to do this. You know, one day, I'm going to put my drill right through that TV. And then, I'll have to scrap that TV. I won't even feel bad. It's going to happen. I am not asking nicely. It's Friday, Mickey. I don't care. I don't care any other day either. Nope, no nice. No nice. No nice. Have you ever known me to be nice? No. No, no, no. If I can get enough stuff done today, tomorrow, I may just take Sunday off. I don't know what I'll do, other than sit around and be bored. But I am thinking about doing that. I can't find that on my tool. Aha, here it is. JP Slayer Racing. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Vegas Ghost Girls. Good to see you. And the mess hall. Mickey, do not mess with the mess hall. There will be trouble. And I don't think you want any trouble. You might though. It's called healthy. It's called eating grass. But I like salad, so I can't really say too much. I don't like salads when Got a little Asian lady sitting there chewing in your ear and then burping. I will give you this much, Mickey. The second burp was awesome. I'll give you that one. I will give you that. The rest of them, not so much. All right, this thing's still going to give me all that for that little box. Put that over there. Let's pull the memory out of here. And you know what? For as much as you pay for Apple stuff, you put the cheapest stuff in it. I could even sell this on eBay. Garbage. I low sell it. I'll save my. Yeah, it's probably the only compliment you'll ever get from me. So, I actually do make salads, and I put like grapes and I think garbanzo beans and strawberries and all that stuff. But I have to be real energetic to do all that. Ian, come and get this stupid thing out of here for me. Man, I get it. I hate these. Hate them, hate them, hate them. It's about to get introduced to the persuader here in a minute. I do it once in a while. What I'm trying to do is, believe it or not, is eat a little better to keep my blood pressure down, but then, I talk to Mickey every day, and kind of a waste. Aha! 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 I found the problem. It's not that one. I am in Michigan, MD. It's a rainy day. So far, the stream is not buffered. It's funny because if I get a nice sunny day and I try to stream, I get buffering, I get no sound. Yesterday, today was overcast. Like that, today it's raining. No problem, so I'll figure it out. Tiffany, good to see you. A fun live stream idea. It's called working. But it makes the time go a little faster, I guess, when you do this. All right, you're about to see E-Waste Mike lose his mind. This is ridiculous. I hate Apple. All that work for a stupid fan. Ta-da! So, that wire off. And that's done. In the bucket. I still want to get this motherboard out of here. There we go. Shoot it aluminum. Metal. I guess we're weird here in Alabama. Persuader's coming, Mickey. I don't know how you can feel with them gloves on. I would be dropping. These gloves are actually easy to work with. They're not real thick compared to, say, these gloves, which are real thick in there. These actually have a, this is rubber, this part here. So, I mean, I can pick up, like, see how little that stuff is in there? I can actually go in there and say, pick up the smallest one with them. So they're real easy to work with. Those big, bulky ones, the cloth ones, yeah, they're no good. Not good. Man, More of those things. All right. What I do with it? What I do with it? Uh-oh. Show might be over. Hit the floor. It wasn't that one. I just did a live stream of smelting gold. The only gold that I take out of these that I process myself is the gold fingers off of the memory cards, off the PCI cards, or some of the gold boards that I have. But as far as like the chips and all that stuff there, like all these chips right here, I take these off and I send them to a refiner, and he'll get the gold out of them for me. But the fingers, these here, I'll cut these off and I'll refine these myself. These are easy to do. So, but all these chips on here, I separate them all, and then I send them to my refiner, and he does the rest for me. He charges me 20%. So for every $100 I make on what he does, he gets 20, I get 80, and it works out. I mean, even if it was 25, it'd still work out. But you know, it's his time, his labor. So knock yourself out. It cost me about, I don't know, depending on what I send, $20, $30 to send it all to him. Man, there's more of these things. So, and it don't really take long to accumulate it because I get a lot of stuff. This computer here, I don't know how old this damn thing was. Hardly is that old. It might be though. Sometimes you can catch a date on them. But yeah, I don't know. I'd say maybe early 2000. Now you got me looking. Yeah, I don't have a date on it. I'd have to run the serial numbers and see. But it has the CD-ROMs in it, so it's not that big. I did one yesterday. It had a 5.5-inch floppy in it. Hey, look at that. I shut it and the George Ford came up. So those chips there, I sell them for $50 a pound, or I send them to my refiner and have him refine them. But he'll buy them for $50 a pound, and when I pop them off, if I take them off that backing, I get $55 a pound because I cleaned it off for him. But those are gold BGA chips. They have a lot of gold in them. Oh, I'll show you where all the Mickey stuff is. I have 5,000 5,500 hard drives. So Mickey's husband sends me all his hard drives, and so I got it. It's blackmail. Plus you got Pornhub too, so. But anyway, I have a lot of Mickey's. Moose Tube, good to see you. You know what? I don't know what this is. I am not sure. I've had this thing sitting down here for probably about a year because I hate taking them apart. I have this one. So I don't know if they're the same. See how this has a silver top on it? And this one here is a different design. So I think this one here is a little older one. Plus it's cheap as hell. But it's basically set up the same way. So, I mean, I don't know. Class 1 laser products. Yeah, this one actually has less stuff in it than that one there. But this is an older one. They put them on a pallet at the scrapyard, and when I see them on the pallet, I just cringe. Because I hate dealing with them. Even Apple phones. I don't even like doing them. Mike's blackmail. I like the blackmail Mickey. Cool bracelet like Wonder Woman. So, I mean, I've had, last summer I got, what did I get, like 80 or 85 servers. And I bought them from the scrapyard. When I got them home, I was looking at them. They're all from Southwest Airlines. All the hard drives were in them, everything. So I could have had everybody's credit card numbers and all of that mess. They don't even erase it or nothing. It's kind of strange. I think a company like that would do something with it, but they didn't. But they get destroyed anyway because I have a registered and licensed with the state, so anything I pick up I have to destroy. I can't resell it, whether it works or not. So, which is fine with me, because if I kept everything that worked, I'd have to buy a storage facility to store it all. And I have enough stuff stored. Snobby Scrap Picker, what is happening? The whole house of good YouTubers. Well, it's all good YouTubers in here except for one. I'm sure you can figure out who that is. I'm not going to say nothing. Mickey. Oops. Slipped out. Okay, how does this come out? Mickey the Burp Queen. Oh my God. This ain't working. This ain't working. Not working. Hey Mickey, here I got a turd for you. Just for you. I even wrapped it up for you. I'll send it to you. Anyways, Mike, hello. Sunshine Cooper, good to see you. I appreciate the thumbs up. From the Philippines. Wow. The Philippines. I'd rather go to the Philippines than Thailand. People are I don't think I'm made up to work today. I wasn't frustrated until I started doing this stupid thing. I don't fit in there. Mickey. What are you having for lunch, Mickey? I didn't even have breakfast. I had one of these. I still have the other sack. That'd be my lunch, I guess. I'm guessing. Good Lord. Get 10-hour live stream taking an Apple computer apart. I'd like to meet the guy that invented this, the design of putting this together. I would torture him. I'd make him sit and watch Mickey's videos for hours and hours and hours. I saw something move. We have movies. That's a pretty big fan. You can tell I thought I had you, but I guess not, so I just hit your, oh, MD. MD. Sunshine Cooper, I'm good. Just been super busy. Trying to stay busy. I just told Mickey I'm going to be doing this till I'm dead. Because there's no such thing as retirement anymore. So, this is where I'm going to be. Those Macs were designed for aesthetics and efficiency. Yeah. That's what they're designed for in my book. That's what I'm doing to it. I would rather take a laptop apart than take these apart. And I don't even take the laptop apart anymore. All that to get the CD-ROM editor. What do you do with the fan? I just sell them as copper bearing motors. I just took in like 2 55-gallon drums full of them. They add up quick. Call in for dinner. Ian, thanks for popping in, buddy. I really appreciate it. You have a good dinner. Have a good night. I hope he ain't eating Vegemite. Oh, that can't be good. Okay. It's all unscrewed. Why don't it come out? Moose Tube, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good day. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. I thought if I open this again, it would be gone. But I need a little break here on that. Black coffee. Anybody want any? No sugar required. That's the way the Michigan men drink their coffee. Black. None of that little sissy creamers and all that other crap. All right, I'm gonna fix this problem. Problem solved. Problem solved. All right, figure out how to get that hard drive out. And we'll be good to go. Yeah, it's just amazing how people leave the hard drives in their computers. It is amazing. Where's that little? Nope, ain't that one. Let's see here. See what else we got. Try this one. Ain't that one. What else we got here? Try this one. Maybe that one. Got it. Best thing you could ever buy playing with electronics. Get one of these little tool kits, little bits. think I paid $18 for this one online. It's got all your little holders to hold your bits in. This one's like flexible, but best thing I ever bought. All right. So other than this ribbon wire here, and I don't see how that one comes off either. This will be done. Your script? Oh yeah. Patience, gotta have patience. And that's a different size bit. Believe that? Alright, we're gonna cut our losses on this one. So we're just gonna go like this. Cut that off of there. Maybe slide it. Nope. Put that up there. Put that up there. As far as I'm concerned, this pig is done. Done. I usually take the USB plugs and stuff out of these, but not this one. I don't even see any on the outside of this one. Alright, so this one's done. Thank God. I don't even know if I want to do the other one. But now what I do is I just, all the stuff I took out, I just cleaned it up. WTF Mike. My brother. Are you snowed in, buddy? I see South Dakota got a ton of snow. So WTF Mike must be sitting at home watching me work. That ain't right. That ain't right. But that's okay. WTF Mike's a good guy. So I've heard. Wow, how much you have so far? I don't remember what town it was in South Dakota, but they said they had like 21 inches or something. Really. You keep all that out there. I don't want none of it. I'll take a little bit of rain we got today. Maybe a thunderstorm here, but they said by noon it should be all done. So it's already 12:30 here. So we might be done. I wanted to work outside, but I'll stay down here in the dungeon. Stainless steel? Or aluminum? I don't know. One way to tell stainless steel from aluminum is you put it on your grinding wheel. If it sparks, it's stainless steel. If it don't, it's aluminum. It feels like aluminum. It's pretty light. I'm going to go with aluminum. Aluminum pays more. There we go. We won't tell anybody. I can get away with quite a bit at my yard, so. And some bonehead threw some TVs in the back of my trailer. I don't know who did it. But the old glass tube ones, the CRT ones, which I don't even want. So now I had to get rid of those. Appreciate the thought. It's one of those thanks, but no thanks deals. CD-ROM board. As I said yesterday, it's amazing how something that petty or that little can play a CD and put an image out. And there's a lot of gold in these chips right here, these four-sided ones. But I saw these for $3.50 a pound for the board, so It's better to do it that way than strip them off. And this ribbon wire's got gold on it, so we'll take that off of there. See on the end? If you can see that. Right there, it's got gold. I got a better one over here. Somewhere. This one. It's just hard to see the camera to pick it up. Dromer, how you doing? Good to see you. Every time I see Dromer, they're eating. Are you having breakfast? It's still morning for you guys. Here's my breakfast. A turd. I was going to save it for WTF Mike or Mickey, but I'm getting hungry, so I might eat it. I suppose about 15 inches and still coming down. Oof. Wow. It's April. Do they know it's April? Does Mother Nature know it's April? We got spoiled. We had a couple days in the 70s. And I don't know what it is right now. I think Saturday's supposed to be nice, and then we're supposed to have scattered showers for the next 4 days. Oh, this phone. Shut up. 56 and raining right now. Yeah, we're not going too far. Saturday's supposed to be 58 and sunny. Sunday 41 and rain. Monday partly cloudy, 50. Tuesday partly cloudy and 59. So we're getting there. We had a really nice stretch of like 4 or 5 days. It was beautiful. I was outside and I did a ton of work out there. I got a lot of stuff done. Trying to conquer my 500 flat screen TVs that I got to tear apart. So I took a whole trailer load of them after I scrapped them. And I had 1,800 pounds of just the metal from the TVs. Plus I took all the circuit boards and all the other stuff out of them. Goodbye. Done. This here, I'll just put the rest of this little wire on. WTF Mike. Simply Shannon was complaining that you kept her up all night the other night. She did 2 streams yesterday and she was just dog tired. So I don't know why you're keeping these people up so late. You should be ashamed of yourself. I know you're not though. Oh, I'm getting too old. Another power supply for the pile. Okay. 30 degrees, feel like it's 18 and snowing. Woo. I love you, buddy, but haha. Keep it. Keep it, keep it. Yeah. So, yeah, you got a ton more stuff today. 3 pickups I had to do. Got them done by 10 o'clock. I'm going to work down here till who knows. I was tired last night and I turned around and came back down here at like midnight and I worked till 3 o'clock. Never get caught up. So I'll take this hard drive board off. I get $8.50 a pound for these hard drive boards. I got, I think last time I added it up, I think I had almost $650, $700 worth of these. But I have over 5,000 hard drives to break down. So I try to get the stuff that makes the most money off of them. And then the rest of the hard drive I can break down whenever. So it's just basically scrap aluminum, cast aluminum. That's all it takes to take that off. So that goes in the bin. Let's go over here in the milk crate. Everybody wants to learn how to do this. It's not as easy as it looks sometimes. Rack them up, W. Rack them up. Mickey ain't that observant. That's why she's always losing between you and Nero. You get your butt kicked. Those are done. Do this motherboard. Use this bucket. Oh, and Mickey, I don't even have to go upstairs and go to the bathroom. See, I got my little pee thing here. Look at that. There? Yeah? What do you think? I probably it'd just be one to fill up though, you know. I have a girl one too. I'll find it for you. And I even had the bedpan, the metal bedpan. So there you go. I meant to show you that the other day. Or if that gets full, I got a utility sink right over there in the corner. I can actually live down here. All I need to put down here is a bed. I got a sink to go to the bathroom in. I got a freezer full of food. I got a refrigerator full. I got my TV. I got my laptop. I already showed her my turd. Right there. It's filled with peanut butter. So let's see. Anything else on this I need to take off? I don't think so. Got that little guy right there. Over there. And I thought I saw a tantalum. I did. Get that over there. And one more little bit. Over there. These little dudes are tantalums. It's hard to see it on the black glove. $20.50 a pound. Which is all these. All hand picked for freshness. With a piece of paper. I ain't gonna get nothing for that. But it'll be my luck when I go to sell these that they'll want the color separated. It'd be my luck. It would be my luck. And then like all these little silver dudes. Some of these have the backing on them. Like see that one, there's just silver on the bottom. And this one here is got the black on it. Well, that's just a backing. So I found a place that'll buy these, but they want them clean. They actually want these little legs twisted off, which just fall off, and they want that little piece of plastic right there. They want that off, so it's just clean. So here's the problem: there's a bunch of them in there that, as I take them off, I just throw them in there. And my other problem is I got all these. Anybody want a job? There's a ton of them. I wish I would have known that when I was taking them off, but live and learn, live and learn. So those might sit for a while before I decide to sell them. I used to be able to sell those for get $30 a pound for them, and that full jar is like 17 or 18 pounds. Oops, that goes over here. But then everybody kind of shied away from them. So I quit picking them off the boards. But it's just a habit. We see them just pop them off. So I just continue to still pop them off when I see them. Yeah, Mickey. She's too lazy, WTF. She don't want to do nothing. Mickey don't want to help nobody. I don't think she wants to help herself. I don't understand her. We're all nice to her, and she just treats us all bad. My dog up there losing her mind. Shame on Mickey. Now she wants to do the ASMR and the mukbang. I don't know what she's doing. The girl is confused. Confused. Oh, and then she wants to, burp all the time now. So, what's next for her? I can't see it. I'm just pulling off all these little cantaloupes that I showed you in the jar. More on there than I thought there was. Like, see this one here? All that yellow? And this one? These are all cantaloupes. I gotta pull all of them off. But what I do with these is I just take the gold off for now. And I throw these in a jar, or a tote over there. And when I cut all the stuff off of them, all the chips, I'll just clean the whole board off. And then the board is just pretty much useless. Once I take the chips off, the yellow things off, and these plugs, the rest of the board is just red steel, which don't pay nothing right now. So, which is fine, because by the time I get done doing all those, my scrapyard's closing for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. They're tearing part of the building down and making the place bigger. So that's just more stuff to pile up. So I'll be taking a couple trailer loads probably when they do open. But I'm going to wait for about another week after that because everybody's going to be in there. So it's going to be busy. So this is done. Oh, no, it's not. I got that big chip. I almost screwed myself. And that big chip. These are the same chips. So those are the $50 a pound deals. All you do is take a putty knife, get it underneath it, comes right off. I'd love to sit and do these all day long. There you go. Now it's done. Oh, no, it's not. You can go through these boards 1,000 times and find stuff you missed. It's amazing. Now let's try this again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. It's done. You won't pay me enough to do it by the hour. Problem is I had to pay for an airplane ticket. Definitely round trip. That is an aluminum hammerhead, sir. My persuader. I actually cleaned out a basement. This was in a box. And I have a brass one. It's about the same size as this too. But yeah, Mickey won't. I'm always offering to pay Mickey for stuff, but she never wants to accept any of my offers. I don't know why. I'm a hell of a guy. Hell of a guy. Now what am I going to do? Oh, still got these to do. So yeah, I take these here, $50 a pound. If I go like this, just stick the putty knife through there, and take it off the back. Now I get $55 a pound because I cleaned it off with my refiner. Or I can just have them refine them for me. 1 pound of these equals $100, around $100 in gold. So they got a lot of gold in them. That might be one on the back of this heat sink. So I'm gonna find out right now. We're gonna. Yeah, we got a little chopping block to use. Let's see. Whoop. Let's use this here instead. was one. And when I did that, I took the back off, and it left a chip on there. So now I gotta get the chip off. Chip off the old block. And I need the center one. There we go. That chip came off. That's extruded aluminum. This is extruded aluminum. Put these in the bucket before I lose them. Put this over there. All right. Like I said, this one here, just bend it as close as you can. Because the cleaner you break it, the better off you are. Yeah. Throw that in this side for my next battle. I could sell these gold fingers for $30 a pound if I wanted to. But I like to do them. I could actually do them. And then when I get them out of the acid, I can actually take the gold flakes that this here floats up on, the acid. And I can send it to my refiner, and he can refine it a lot better. I can get like 96% pure, and he gets like 99.6, 99.7. But I like to tinker with them, so I do it. Thank you, WTF Mike. Bedazzled should not be used. You can never, ever, ever bedazzle my work gloves. Gold fingers. Here's a gold finger for you, Mickey, right there. Gold finger. I might have to go see what my dog is. Find out. Give me 2 seconds. What are you doing? Get out there. Come on, get out. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Yeah, I'm being a pain in the butt upstairs. What was you doing up there? Chasing the cat? Were you chasing the cat? Huh? You chasing the cat? You want to work? The screwdriver. You want to work? Watch. No, another Mickey. Give her tools. He's gone. Oh, you smell my turd up there. You ain't getting my turd. Get out of here. I don't know what she was barking at. Looked like she was losing her mind over something. She chases the cat all over the place. What's the definition of Mickey? Man, how much do I like my YouTube channel? Because I can answer that. I don't really like it that much. Let's see if these are brass. They are brass. They go in my little... That's all brass from computers I've taken apart. Which is all of these little dudes right there. Which I'll take apart when I strip all these boards down. When I'm about 90. Alright, watch out. I'm going to go outside and play in the mud. That's a different style, that gold corner deal right there. Get that one off of there. See what happens. came off. Oh, that came out easy. I thought I was gonna get a hard time with that. Cool. Cool. And I dropped it on the floor, never to be found again. All that work for nothing. Damn. The only troll in here is you. I don't care if there's troll in here or not. Welcome, is what I would say. There's been a lot of them out there, though. I know that. Who else was getting them bad the other day? I know Simply Shannon had some. But somebody else. Gil was getting them for a while there, too. But, oh, that almost stabbed me in the neck. You could have seen the death of E-Way Smike live. Man. That was close. There's another one of the little chips over there. Get that one. Stabbed in the neck. You below my clean floor. That went flat. Smelter? You know what the problem with a smelter is? What would I smelt other than my gold? So they're cheap, really. They're only like $300-400. Moose Scrapper got one, but he wants to make copper ingots. There, that one I didn't polish up on the floor. He wants to get make ingots. You can sell copper ingots on eBay if you stamp in like the weight on them for like 3-4 times the amount of what the scrap value is on them. It's amazing. Brass nuggets. I got brass nuggets. Thank you very much. Last chance. What you want for lunch? I want a red-headed Asian. Get me one. Come on, back up. Red-headed Asian. Why don't you go put a red wig on now? Red-headed Asian. All right. So that Apple computer is finished. I don't know what else I want to do. I don't know what to do. Redhead named Tiffany. I don't care what her name is. As long as the name Bob, Fred, Harry, George. Have to be a little upsetting, to say the least. All right, let me pull this where it goes. Oh no! Oh no! I think my extruded aluminum bucket's a little full. I have to work on that. Find another bucket. Something. Oh. Really? I give up. I give up. I still have not watched that. I looked it up, so I know it exists. But since when do I do what you would tell me to do or ask me to do? Mickey. Never. What I need to get, and I think coming, there's more boards like this. These are money makers right here. These are out of servers. These have a ton of stuff on them. Plus the board is $6 a pound. It's like 12. I had last summer with all the Southwest Airlines servers. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to tackle this other one or not. David the producer. Welcome, welcome, my friend. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. WTF Mike was in here. I don't know if he still is. He's smart. He ran away. Another Apple computer, and I'll be done with these. And then I have this here is also an Apple. But this thing is massive. And I had two of these. The problem with these is when I started to take it apart, it's heavy as hell. The board, which is down here, I unscrewed all the screws I could get out of it. Unscrewed every screw I could see. And I ended up having to take a chisel and a hammer to get the board out because I couldn't get it out. This actually has a hard drive in it. I don't understand these people. Don't understand. So, but this casing is all aluminum. This whole thing is aluminum, so there's a good money here. You know, between the oh wow. I'm gonna be careful taking that out. This has a really cool video card in it. Let's try to get it out without tearing up the video cards. I always try to. My neighbor's a tech guy, but that's a cool video card. A Raiden ATI. Wow, that thing is pretty. I'll have to look that up and see what they're going for on eBay. But some of these are anywhere like $100 used. Thank God she went to lunch. Thank God. The only problem is she'll be watching, you know, and still commenting. So she's gone, but not really gone, Mike. I gotta put this somewhere where it don't get tore up. I don't know where. Slide it over here somewhere. Slide it over here. All right. I'm not doing this one. I just want to get that out of there. Oh gosh. Old man like me shouldn't be picking up heavy stuff like that. Ta-da! More misery. Come on. I've been trying to go to Ohio to sell a bunch of stuff for the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to try again this Wednesday. If I sell a bunch of stuff, I'll actually have some room to put more stuff. Like I said, I just did 3 pickups this morning, so these are just crap cards. I'll say it again. I hate Apple. Hate it. It feels so good to tear their crap up. Another crappy hard drive or memory. Yeah, the amount of money they charge you for this stuff. They put crap in it. Ouch. They're all easy. Nope. Screw. Get that out. Told you, Mike. Told you. Damn lurker. Gonna be short-lived. I knew it. I knew it. Alright. There's one more screw I saw somewhere. Let me get it out already. Oh, he's got one on the outside. And where's my little... Whoa! Almost went a coffee cup. Almost went a coffee cup. Mickey's just gonna sit here and eat in front of us. Rude. Rude. Okay. The neighbor asked me yesterday to come over here. He's like, how can you sit and do this all day? I said, because you're lazy and I'm not. Okay, I can go here. Oh. Avalanche. Alright, anything else holding us in? Anything? Something up, screw. There we go. Here we go. Funko Pop Ohana. How are you, dear? Good to see you. I think I'm going to start doing country songs like NBA. Yeah, right. NBA got me all excited. He's making me a Viking mug. Can't wait to see the finished product. Put it with the rest of my YouTube bugs. I told him I'd only get it if he autographed it. So I'll have probably the first official autographed NBA mug. Funko Pop, I'm doing good. Staying busy. Raining out today, so I'm down here in the dungeon. Instead of outside where I want to be. I could go out there and work, but when you're as sweet as me, you'll melt, when you get wet. So. We can't have that. We can't have that. How many screws? Get off. It's hot there. Ain't that something? We had 75 the other day. And today it's 50 something. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 60 something and then back down again. But we'll get spring eventually here. Last year we had a run of 90s. It sucked. I didn't care for that at all. No, it's not Hawaiian weather where WTF might be, that's for sure. He's in Antarctica. keep all that mess, Michael. Big glob of gloop. Big glob of gloop. Put that little zip tie up there. All that. All right, now just took one of these apart and I'm still struggling. Come on, get out of there. Come off of there. I don't know. I see any screws in there. I'm missing something. Missing something. I'm baffled. Really? Persuader. Works every time. Oh, it's not. I'm wondering. It's too damn long. Well, I'm leaving, Mickey. Don't you worry about that. Good gust of wind and she's gone, Mike. She is gone. Her salad. Alright. I'm at a loss. Why will this not come out of here? Oh, what does that do? Does do anything? I did not want to come out of there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I am not a professional. Do not try this at home. That's the wrong one. Let's see which one we got here. Let's try. Try this one. Hey, Torx. Out of your hair and see if you can pass for a teenage boy in the next photo shoot. She can pass for a boy now, Mike. With her hair or not. Or Mickey. She does have a tough skin, though. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. Let's try this one. Don't tell her, but I'm about 3 videos behind on her. She don't know I'll be alright. I watch him and I don't even make a comment on him. What the heck? I don't know why that won't come off. Ah, I figured out why it won't come off. The last apple I just took apart was a Park's head. This one's a Philip. Look at that. Duh. Squirrely Acres. Good to see you. Get a bigger hammer? I got bigger ones. The only problem is I'm afraid of swinging too hard and hitting my TV. Then I'll just be lost. I beat the crap out of stuff with that hammer I got. So, it has earned its keep, that's for sure. It's just it's an Apple computer and I hate Apple products. Just because they're so hard to take apart. And the bad part is they charge $1 million for their stuff, and it's all cheap stuff in it. If you don't know what you're looking at. So they get you coming and going, I guess. But like I said, I'd rather take a laptop apart than take these stupid things apart. Get in there and cut that tight spot. There we go. I can take a regular computer apart in less than 5 minutes. Piece of crap here. One more piece, which is right there, DVD player. I'm going to try to take that shield off. Let's see if I can do it that way. I got all done yesterday. Got nice and comfortable. Took the shoes off. Ate dinner. One of my tenants called and said their furnace quit working. I said, really? So I had to go at 8 o'clock at night and play with that, get that fixed. But luckily it was an easy fix. It was just a flame sensor. It was dirty, so I just cleaned it off and stuck it back in there and it worked. Guy's lucky he pays his rent every month, or I told him to deal with it. It ain't that cold out. You don't need heat. I don't care if you got 5 kids or not. Is that wrong? No, he's a good guy. And luckily he's only about 6 blocks away, so not like I had to travel for an hour. Alright, what is the deal here? Something's gonna happen. I don't know what is holding it in there. I wonder if there's a screw on the side of this cover, which I didn't really want to take it off. But I guess we'll find out. I try to leave as much plastic on them as I can. Because, yeah. Screw. That'll come right out now. Maybe. It'll be one big caddy that holds all this on there. Watch. Then the rest of this, scrap metal. Still heavy as hell. I was gonna do my go through my gold tote today, but I'll probably do that. I don't know. I had some guys in here today asking me about gold plating on boards, so I have to separate it out anyway. You only scrap computers? No, I scrap everything. I scrap flat screen TVs, cable modems, video game consoles, laptops, cell phones. What else I got here? Hard drives. There's just tons and tons of stuff I scrap. Mostly though, my main thing is the electronics that you waste. But I do scrap, metal too. Not as much. Most of the metal I get is either from what I take apart, or my neighbors they're always giving me tons of stuff. So but my main goal here is the e-waste itself, because I can take the chips off. Like this here, I can sell this as a low-grade copper wire, which just the wire itself don't pay nothing, but the plug has gold pins in it, gold-plated pins, so I get 60 cents a pound for those, and I sell them to a company in Ohio. And when I go, I take 2 or 3 5-gallon buckets full, and each bucket's usually about 30-40 pounds. So I mean, it all adds up, especially when you're doing volume, like I do a lot. So if it's somebody that just does it once in a while when they get a computer or two, it's not really going to pay. But because I do, I think in a year's time, I think I kept track of it last year on just the towers that I got and scrapped out. It just towers alone, I think I was at like 1,900 with just computer towers. So when you do that volume, then you can, like when I go to Ohio next week, I'll have about, I don't know, 6,000, almost $7,000 worth of stuff to take. So it just depends on how you want to take it apart, how you want to sort your stuff, how far in you want to take it apart. Doing heating and cooling, we did a lot of scrapping of old units, and my neighbor 2 doors over, he does he's co-owner in a HVAC company, and last summer he had 2 boilers that they pulled out of an apartment complex, and he asked me if I wanted them. I was like, yeah, I'll take them. But he said they're like 500 pounds a piece. I said, well, if you're gonna hurt yourself loading them, I don't want them. It's not worth it. So he has a hydraulic table. I guess they put him on a table, jacked the table up, slid it into the van, did the same thing when he got here. So he took them apart, and inside, I just thought it was just a metal tank with just it had a piece of copper that I could see from the outside going around the tank. So I figured it was just like a heating coil. When I took the damn thing apart, that coil was what all the water went in, and the tank was just, it was just there. It wasn't used for nothing. Maybe it was just like to hold the heat in. But the one radiator, when I took it apart, it weighed 205 pounds of just number 2 copper, and I had 2 of those. So 2 of those units, and I got them for free. So, but it just depends, how far you want to go with stuff. I mean, like, these boards, I could take everything off these boards, because underneath these is gold-plated pins, but it's tedious, and I don't have time to sit. And you need a lot of them. You need a lot of pins to, to get anything. But if you get up underneath these here, you can pry them up, But for me to do the pins, even that little square right there is gold plated pins. But I don't mess with that. There's guys, they take an air chisel, air hand, it just, you know, they use, and it makes a big mess. And then you have to sort through all your chips and all, so it's not worth it to me. But I take these little crystals off. I take, this is actually a gold crystal, the same as that one, except it has gold on it, and it's ceramic. And then I take off that these two chips, and this chip here I'll just leave because it's just it's called a flip chip. There's no value in it, and they're just little odds and ends. And I can still, and I gotta pull the battery. Every circuit board, if it has a battery, it has to be pulled out, or they'll devalue the board real quick because they're a fire hazard. So it just depends on how far you want to go. On the boards, I just take the little necessities off that I want, and I just leave the rest. So where like this board, this came out of an old computer. There's not even a CPU. This is a CPU probably. But I can sell this as a telecom board because it's got a whole bunch of chips on it. But what I'll do is I'll take all these chips off and I throw them into a bin and I send them to my refiner and he gets the gold out of them for me. So it's, I'll make more money getting the gold out than what I would on this. This is like $3.80 a pound or $3.60 a pound. And you know, for, let me weigh this up and I'll tell you, it ain't gonna be much. All right, so we'll go 380. I think it's 380 pounds. So it's 1.1 pounds at 380 pounds. It's $4. This board is $4.18. So with all these chips and this chip, I probably have about $8 in gold. So I'll pull all the chips out of it, and you know, go that way. But it just depends on how deep you want to go. You know, some people just, even like these here, these are hard drive motors. This is the motor that runs your hard drive in your computer. So this is just copper bearing motor, but on the back, right above, right on the top there, it's got gold plate. Take the gold off of that. Just all what you want to do. Oh, where's that other jar I had? See, this is all out of the hard drives. All this stuff. It's just ribbon wire, but if I turn it, you can see the gold on the ends of some of them. But it only takes 2 seconds to pull the gold out. Just take a razor knife and pop out. And then like these here, these are 16 cents a pound. If I wanted to sell it whole. But what I do with the CD-ROMs is I will take the CD-ROM apart and I will take the board out of it. The board I can sell for $3.50 a pound. So I take the board out, and then there's a couple little pieces of ribbon wire in there. I just cut them off and throw them in my barrel, and like that. And then the disk drives are the same price, but there's nothing really in these to sit and take one apart. I took one apart yesterday on my stream. So I just throw these in milk crates. I have about 10 milk crates full of these now, so 16 cents a pound. They're pretty heavy. And I just sell them as a unit like that. And then this one here, oh, here's why. Shit. Couple screws I missed. So like this here is 16 cents a pound as well. Now this here is aluminum. So that's a plus. The other one was steel. So you just never know what you're gonna get in them. But if you pull this out, there's only 4 screws. Well, that only has 2 screws. So that's your board for your CD-ROM. Then you got, usually you just snap in. This one has 2 screws, one on each side. Pop that screw off. Then you get just a little So then this board will come out, and this board here, if it has a crystal on it, you know, little crystals, I'll take that off. Sometimes they'll have those gold corner chips, and I'll take those off. But this is just goes in my bucket, you know, $3.50 a pound. I don't even play with it. So if it was like $1, like these here, these are $3.60 a pound with that gold strip on them. When I pop that gold strip off, $1.35 a pound. So I make more pulling the crystal off and pulling the chip off than, you know, the $1.35 a pound. So then the rest of this here, I just that just goes into the shred pile. And it's still got a little weight to it. I had a ton of them. I did I think last weekend on a live stream. I took a bunch of them apart. So what I was doing, I hate seeing guys scrapping a whole condenser at the scrapyard, not breaking them down and get more money. Yeah, I have an AC unit behind my neighbor's garage that I have over there, and then I have a few of them in the big pile behind my house, and I have some like loose radiators. You know, if you cut the aluminum off the sides or the copper metal off the sides of them, you get more for them. So I do that, and then I just pull the little copper ends out, and that's, you know, number 2 copper. But yeah, there's a lot of guys that just lazy. What irritates me is when you go to the scrapyard and they're sitting there in the middle of the parking lot breaking stuff down, you know, holding up everybody. And, you know, the scrapyard guys don't say crap to them. I go in there and complain, and then they'll yell at them. But, you know, they usually just let them do it, and it irritates the hell out of me. And then they have, you know, trash all over the thing, and you're driving over the plastic and screws or God knows what else they dumped off there. And, you know, a lot of them have the old beater trucks. But, you know, I mean, I have a new truck, so tires ain't cheap. So I'm always complaining. Let's just wire throw that in here. See, I'm slacking. This year was out of a Nintendo cartridge game, one of them old Nintendos that you used to have to blow on to get to work. And I left the gold fingers on there. I did this yesterday. This is old gold though. This is the good stuff. The older stuff, the older the stuff is that has gold on it, the better the gold is. Sticker plating compared to, you know, the stuff they have now. Like, see how thick that is compared to how that is. So this here you can actually feel the thickness on it, and this here you can't really. IT support checkout. I'll check that out later on for sure. If they let me do that here in Maryland, they will kick me out of the yard. Yeah, there's a lot of the yards here, they don't really let you do it, but for some reason my yard lets them do it. But like I said, if I go in there and see him doing it, I start complaining, and then they tell him he has to go outside the yard to do it. But when I take my stuff in, you know, I unload my trailer and get weighed up, and then I have to go in the back of the building to get my my pallets of e-waste that they have. Every time I go to the scrapyard, I get, you know, 2 to 4 pallets of e-waste. So I want people out of my way, because it's just, you know, I like to get in and get out if I can. So that's the story there. Oop. Yeah, you can go through this stuff a million times and find stuff you missed. It's amazing. That was good. This one here has a lot of tantalums on it, so I'll save that for later. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 17 tantalums on this little board. That's crazy. This is actually a ceramic CPU. I might have to heat that up, send that to my refiner. I think I got another one here too somewhere that I saw. Have him see what kind of gold's in that. But yeah, I just keep cutting off my gold fingers and collecting them. So, like I said, I can sell them for $30 a pound, or refine them myself, and I get them off. I get the gold off the board, and then it all depends on, you know. This is the hobby part of it. You're not gonna get rich on this gold, that's for sure. Unless you have tons and tons of it. But I think the carat on this stuff is like 10 to 12 is the actual carat of the plating. But when you refine it, they go by the purity of it. You know, like 96% and then 98%, whatever. But other than, you know, 24 karat or whatever. That's how I sell it anyway. And I've been dealing with my gold guy for years. So he gives me a good deal. He's straight up with me. No bull crap. Alright, folks. I've been out here about an hour 40, 2 o'clock. I usually take a lunch. So then I'm going to shut her down. If I don't do another live this weekend, it'll probably be Monday. I'm going to try to do one. As long as, you know, everybody's showing up. I don't mind doing the work ones. But I think on sunny days I can't do it because for some reason it buffers out, and cloudy days is fine. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. So what has been your biggest payday so far? As far as scrap or gold, Mike? In gold, last year I think I piled it up for 6 months, and then it took me about another month to get it all processed. And when I cashed it in, I was just under $6,000 in just gold. Scrap, last summer I took in a $3,200 load, and that's when prices were up. But right now prices are crap. And then my Ohio trips, which, you know, are separate, I have like the gold selling, I have the scrap selling, and then I do my electronic selling. I do like 3 different categories. I don't consider it scrap, but it is. But my highest pay there was $5,300. Man, I'm glad I'm leaving. Mickey came back. So it pays, Mike. It does pay. It's just you have to put the time into it. And I always say there's 3 things you have to do, you know, what I do. You have to have time, patience, and a little bit of knowledge. And you have to have all 3 of them. If you have patience and time but no knowledge, forget it. You know, it's just, you know, a lot of guys, I get my boards, I get a lot of like loose boards like this from the scrapyard, and they'll have all the gold on them, they'll have all the stuff because the guys don't know what they have. And the scrapyard buys them for like 6 cents a pound or 10 cents a pound. They buy it as breakage, is what they buy it as. Even like the computers. So they buy it for 10 cents a pound. An average computer, like those Apples, they're about 25 pounds. So it goes about $375 a computer when I buy it at 15 cents a pound. So they make a little bit of money, you know, and I make money. But then what I do is when I buy a computer off of them, even though I'm paying 15 cents a pound, which, you know, I wouldn't pay any more. I think the most I would pay would be 20 cents a pound, but with the prices now, I wouldn't even do that. But I sell back to them all the extruded aluminum, the copper, the wiring, the cast aluminum from the hard drives, the metal, you know. So even though I'm buying it for 15 cents a pound, you know, they're making a couple of dollars per pound, but then, you know, I'm making more when I sell them back all the goodies, which I call them, and, you know, they're making more money. So, you know, it works out well. Like I paid I had 3 Gaylord boxes in February that I did the video on. That was $325. I think I paid for it, and I made well, what I have to take to Ohio, but I have it figured out. It's like almost $4 grand in profit. So it's just, you know, however you want to do it. I like to do it. Sometimes it just gets, you know, monotonous. But you know, I do a little bit and I'll take a break because, like I said, you can only do one thing for so long, and then you have to go to something else or you'll go crazy. Like there's a stack of, I don't know if you can see it. Move the camera. Let's see. Right where I'm pointing, that tall stack, that was all computers that I did this morning. So those are all done, and all I gotta do is just throw that metal into the trailer. But it's raining and I don't want to get my little feet wet. So that's that. But I have so much stuff to go through and do that like this milk crate came from the scrapyard. So these are all hard drives. Remember, $8.50 a pound. And when they're like that, I love those because those are good ones. Even these here. The newer hard drives, which will have a they have a different plug system. These look like all old ones. Maybe this one has one. Nope. Huh. Well, if they're all old hard drives, which they look like, that's awesome because the bigger the board is, you know, the more weight. There's even a cell phone in here. Let me call somebody. Oh, yuck, I don't like this one. But even on cell phones, you know, I can sell the whole thing, and I don't really pay much. But if you take the get my persuader out in a minute. There we go. So this doesn't even have a battery in it, so that's good. But it's hard to see in there. But it's all gold. The board's gold. You know, there's a lot of gold in these. But these boards alone are $9 a pound. So as you take the SIM cards off, take the battery out, there's 2 different batteries. There's lithium ion and Li-ion. Li-ion you can sell. Lithium ion you can't sell. I don't know what the difference is. Yeah, see, these are all old hard drives. I didn't even look at this crate, so we can do this together. Yeah, these are old. There's probably $30 in boards right here. Every one of these is an old hard drive. And we got a motherboard, which is a piece of crap. I say that because it's a red one. It's if they're a color, they're aftermarket. They're made in China. That's stainless steel. That was the back off that phone. But so this board's only like $1.35 a pound. So you know, this one here, you pull the battery out. Take this little. I can actually leave these heat sinks in there if I want for more weight, but I get more for extruded aluminum than so you know, I pull them off. And then these usually have 2 to 3 crystals on it. I've seen 2 there. Then it has that, you know, another one of them chips. So I'll pop that off later. And that'll be it. This thing is ready to go. So you have that motherboard. Here's another. Now see, this is a good one. So this is an older computer. This memory here is actually silver. See? Oh, wait a minute. That is gold. Wow. Usually they're silver. There, here's a silver one. But see how the bottom is silver to where, what did I do with that one? No. Where that one's gold. You can see, make it see better on the back. Yeah, so that's gold, silver, and that one's silver. This stuff's like $4 a pound. So I just pulled the chips off and some of the chips for $95. But the jewel on this one is this CPU right there. I probably will be working on Sunday. You're exactly right, Mickey. But this is a ceramic CPU. This is a Pentium Intel. So your ceramics have different prices, but what I do with these is, see all the gold on those? I just collect these, and then when I get a big pile of them, a red motherboard, I sell these to my refiner because they'll refine these. These have a lot of gold in them, but they use nitric acid, and I don't use nitric acid. So I just pile these up, and I put them in a jar, and I just sell them to them outright. And then, like where the CPU was, these are more of those tantalums, but they're a lot thicker, and they're all over this board. You know, they're saving some over here. So I paid 15 cents a pound for this board with the CPU in it. So, and it's a large socket too, so it's a $3.80 a pound for this board. So at 15 cents a pound, so I paid 20 cents for that board. If I pull the CPU off, give me 1 second here. $3.80 a pound. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. And $3.80 a pound for 1, 3, 20. So 20 cents I paid for that board. This is $4.80 plus the tantalums, plus the CPU, plus the memory. So it's probably $10 on that just for pulling that phone. Is it a camera? That's a cell phone. Videos, please watch paint dry. Shut up. Like right there, that's all gold plating on the board. Another cell phone in here. Another cell phone in here. Another cell phone. Another cell phone. I did good on this milk crate for not looking at it. Another cell phone. Alright, so here's a cell phone battery. Is it a good one? Or... So this is a Li-ion battery. So I can sell this to my company in Ohio. All I have to do is right where the battery connects, I just have to take electrical tape, wrap it around it so it's covered. If you don't do that, they will deduct you for it. Look, a piece of plastic. Woo! Here you go. Another PCI card with the gold on it, so that's good. Alright, I've never seen a card like this, but it's just silver. But this was where the RAM for this one would go. It had the smaller RAM though. But this is called a backplane board. So I can sell that to Ohio with the other ones I have. That just has one tantalum on it. Here's a video card. It's beat up, but I'll pull the gold off, pull the fan off. Yeah, I didn't even think it looked great. Here's another good one with the gold on it. I don't know if that's an EEPROM or not. No, this. I'll tell you what, Mike, I would love to have the gold that they get. So this is an EEPROM chip. What an EEPROM chip is you can actually take this chip and erase whatever is on it and reprogram it to put whatever you want on it. But there's two different kinds of these. This one don't have, but inside that window, if you look inside there, you'll be able to see gold. This one don't have it. So I set this one in a different box than my refiner. What is this? This looks like something to take Mickey's temperature with. Klein Tools. Red short. Oh, this is a electrical tester, but somebody cut the end off of it. So let's see what makes this tick. Right to the point. Sometimes these will have gold-plated boards in them. This one don't, of course. Oh, look. I got a light. You think that'll explode? I think it's maybe the government. So, yeah, this just has a crappy board in it. Fun to hit with the hammer though. I have some more of these in a box over there. So I'll pull that battery out. Yeah, this is the garbage. And we got a green fiber CPU. Plug adapter for USB. And some bonus copper wire and brass. That's what I like about my scrapyard. When they bring a crate like that in, they don't go through it. So when I buy it, I get all the goodies. Now I have an empty milk crate, I can put more hard drives in. So that milk crate there, I paid $15, or yeah, $15, 15 cents a pound for. I don't know what it weighed, but with just the board and the CPU out of that was $10. And all of these, I probably made about between $50 and $60 on that milk crate. So I like when they're all mixed up like that. Let's see. This one has a battery in it. And it's in Chinese writing. Or some kind of writing. Vicky, what does that say? You would know. But it has to say Li-ion. It's on that side, right? It's on the other side. Origin. Cell origin Japan. Finished in China. How does that work? You see all the lithium? Well, all of them have it, but that's all gold up there too. All that. Tempted to go live, Mike, but one drink beer, one drink water. Scrapping Irish. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. But I still don't know what kind of battery this is. Because my blind butt can't see. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like it says Li-ion. So that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see what this one is. I would really prefer that they didn't have the batteries, because like I said, I had to tape them up. And this is a lithium ion, so this is just a garbage one. I'll just pull that gold off. I don't know why they don't want lithium. I don't know what the difference is. This is a rechargeable battery. So I don't know. Scrapyards won't even buy them. What is this? Man, I almost fell over. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nifty. You can do it that way or that way. Samsung T-Mobile. I'm gonna T-Mobile it. I forgot I could just cover off here. I got it. Who's an eye around here? And let's see what this battery is. Li-ion. That's good. None of them have SIM cards in them though. SIM cards got gold on them too. But that's cool. I'm happy with that purchase. Let's see how this comes apart. Flip phone. Flip phone. Tear it up. Tear it up. Let's see here. What we got? Li-ion. Alright, so I got all these batteries I gotta tape up. Got a bunch of laptop batteries that are Li-ion. I have to tape up as well. Looks like a regular camera. That's actually a phone. And then these, just the rest of these phones, I'll just throw in my box with. They're just cell phone without batteries, what they call them. And Mickey made a mess over here. I think you want to clean that up. Put this battery over here. I'm getting better at putting stuff away as I take it apart. This is just a sink connection. Throw that in the trash. Mickey, you ate salad. Ah! Get her, Ian. Get her. I think she burped most of it out. How you gonna make unicorn poop if you're eating salads? That's my question. So I'll clean these up later on. I'm not really worried about my copper or my brass because I don't take it in until I get a bunch of it or the price goes up. So it goes on the side. A little bit of weight right there. And there is a reason she gets a new address when the wind blows. It was windy in Texas the other day. I'm surprised she didn't blow away. I'm surprised she didn't blow away over there and you didn't find her in your yard to beat you. Like sitting in your boat. That's ready to go. Cows and goats and sheep eat salad. And rabbits. Don't forget about the bunnies. Mickey probably just goes and grazes on her lawn in the summer. She probably don't even own a lawnmower. Mickey. Poor Mickey. I'll tell you what though. For as skinny as she is and as puny as she is, she sure can take a lot of shit from people. That's why we keep dishing it out. We like to make her cry. And wabbits. Wabbits. All right. Man, I was going to end this, but now I got this gold and stuff. I'll keep going. My lunch will just be a little late today. Ian already ate, so he ate dinner. My dinner's 2, 4, 5 or 6 hours away. I wanted to start doing my daily walks, but I walk enough. Up the steps, down the steps, outside, inside. Good enough for me. You ever see a skinny cow though? Cows don't work. Yeah, you know about the cows, Mike, that's for sure. I need you to send me one of them cows. I won't be hungry. Yeah, this thing here, let's pull that little tantalum off of there, and this is trash. Boop. Right in. Oh, no it ain't. I'll take the clothes off. Alright. I think I got all that done. Vicky's at work sitting at her desk crying probably. Saying nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. Why? Yeah, we got jokes. Are you crying? You need a tissue? Mickey need a tissue. Alright, let me move these phones. They're in my way. Everybody got jokes. Everybody got jokes. Alright, what else did I want to move? Silver. Oh, let's do that. Leave that. We promise over here. All these damn batteries. I'll just double check them when I do them. Ouch. Ouch. So I only have one more computer to do in this basement. That's that big monster one. Oh, let me put my gold up so that don't get all over the place. There we go. You know what I found? I have no idea what to do with them. I found a whole bucket of phone jacks. They mount on the wall. A whole bucket of them. Look at that. So I don't know what to do with them. These I might just take the pins out. I don't know. I don't even know where I got them from. But when my daughter was down here moving stuff around, she found them under this table. So, everything I could figure, cut all the wires off, and you got the gold plating in them. That's like a way, way long time from now. They've been under that table this long, they probably should stay under there. Oh, that's what I would say. Tissue, Jess, my nose is bleeding. Why is your nose bleeding? Inquiring minds want to know. Somebody finally had enough of you and punched you? That'd be awesome. That would make my day. Yeah, CPU is over here. Well, the blood, that's like that strawberry drizzle. There you go. That's my story. Probably trying to get out of work early. Well, I have a jar somewhere. CPU's in it. So, just put it over there for now. And I'm going to knock this chip off real quick. Get this out of my way. Vanilla and raspberry top. There you go, raspberry. Yeah. One of her coworkers probably popped her in the nose. Told her, shut up. She always got something to say. All right. Oh, crap. I just saw another computer. All right. Okay, that one's ready to go. There we go. It's a regular old computer. Kind of like. My diet is eat everything. I don't know how you can eat everything and be 40 pounds. She's on the seafood diet. That's a good diet, though, seafood diet. So, I always like to take unscrew the fan and the power supply. I don't have to flip it back over. Here's the fan. It's an Asian secret. Oh! Ancient Asian secret. There used to be Asian Chinese secret. So, And zip ties. That goes out of there. Out of there. Hard drive. There you go. One dismantled computer. See how much these are in apples? That was less than 5 minutes. That's the way you do that. Seaweed diet. Seaweed wasn't bad. Squid was good. A bit chewy. It was good. The thing that made the squid stuff good was whatever was marinated in. It was flavorful. So yeah, I'll take regular computer apart any day. Any day. CPU off. Fan off. More shoot it. Man off. Let's see. Battery. So Mickey, I was telling WTF that he kept our girl Shannon up all night. It was rough yesterday. Some people have bedtimes. It stopped me from razzing her though. Mickey Mighty. Alex Express, good to see you. There's my bearded brother. Where you been? I've been out here for 2 hours and 11 minutes waiting for you. I don't know what you're doing down there, but you know. I'm making all that damn noise. This is ready to be shipped. Oh no, it ain't. Mod Squad in the house. So how's NBA today? You do anything interesting? Go fishing, kayaking, camping? Any of the above? Oh, got another chip in it. See if we can get that out of there. I'm tearing something up. Got it. All right. Now, it's ready to go. That is done. Done. I don't know. I seem to get a lot more done when I'm streaming. I don't know why. Gotta people to pick on. Pez. Pez. NBA, did you see that new video that Pez put out? Good Lord. Problem I had with that video was she was sitting at a glass table with pants on. Why? Glass table, you'd be able to see more than pink shorts. Just my opinion. As I am the dirty old man, according to Mickey. There you go. That is done. Damn. You got right on the floor. Got hooked on my glove. Mickey Barbie doll. NBA will do it. If he makes it, I'll even buy it. I'll pay for it. You can ship it to Mickey. She's gonna have something to cuddle with at night. Make sure you put a beard on it though. You gotta have a beard. Does he need a welding? Oh, man, he ain't getting there. Wow. I don't know where you get all this love from, Mickey. I don't know. Since you got your bros in here, I can leave them. You could have left before you got here. I'm just saying. You know? Now she's hating on the brothers. Poor Mickey. Don't worry, Mickey. We'll be in your stream tonight. Causing more chaos. So you might as well just get used to it. You know, this is like a preview. Just a preview. Mini coat rack. If Mickey didn't like it, she wouldn't be in here. Just saying. All right. Oh, there's another one. Laying all over the place. Do you like trolls, Mickey? Do you like the trolls? They're the only fans you have. You have no choice. Oh, Jesus. All right. That's good to go. Get off. That's good to go. NBA, as we keep Mickey and Shannon in the back of the bus, we're all right. It'll lick the seats, lick the windows. I drive the bus, NBA can be the co-pilot. In case I have to go in the back and smack somebody around, NBA can grab the wheel. Where's the new Alright, getting this all cleaned up. There. A wooden like button. I don't know. Would you be able to find that, NBA? Hope not. I don't want to give Mickey any help. Mickey's a YouTube sensation. All the trolls love her. They really loved her last night in Shannon's stream. Oh, let's do that wrong, buddy. Let's bring enough flavored chapstick. She'll be able to. Looks like Mickey shouldn't have came back from lunch. Mickey, Mickey, Mickey. Look how much faster your workday is going, Mickey. With all the love you're getting. Now, I need to find my other bits. Oh, I know where. I know where you're at. All right, now let's get the right one. Let's say this one. Lucky guy. That's little bits that I ever bought for $6. Best set ever. Pez on a billboard. Ugh. What would the advertisement be for? Other than Pez? Starving children of the world? That's all it takes to take that board off. That quick. Wooden beer steins in over there. This one here has some tantalums on it, so I'll pop them off real quick. And it's got a crystal on it too. So what I'm gonna do is pop these boards off real quick. Get over there. And see what they weigh. Alright, that was good. That's a little gentle. That over there. Driving to now, made 2 today. NBA got that microwave going. And I like the way he was oiling up that Stein. I was watching one of his videos yesterday. He had that bad boy lubed. Lube. Yeah, I get a bunch of hard drives like this. I just pull the boards off and leave the rest for later. Like I say, this is the main part on the whole hard drive. That's where the money's at. The money shot. Right here. I need to hire somebody to just do this. But I don't know anybody that can handle a drill gun without hurting themselves. So NBA, when you fish, do you do just catch and release, or do you keep anything? I've only seen you throw them back, which is good. I haven't gone fishing in years. I used to love to go. Ow. All right, these are almost done. NBA, she goes at 7:30 Central, so Eastern time, 8:30. But we'll go cause a ruckus. Depends if I'm camping, say clean and eat, just fishing. That's cool. That's cool. I usually when I went, it was catch release. I had a little ultralight pole back when I used to go, and I was fishing in the Detroit River down Belle Isle. You know where it's at. And I hooked into a sturgeon. All I did was stood there and waved by to my pole. I seen him, but I didn't think he was going to hit it, and he hit it. As Mickey would say, he hit it, but he didn't quit it. He kept going. Yeah, I'm gonna be probably on Nike Girl or something around there. I don't really have time. She'll probably want to exercise or something on her. You know, put on her little butterfly wings and be burping and exercising. And ain't nobody got time for that. Look at 2 hours of your life just gone. For what? For what? I don't understand. But, she got the troll, so she'll be alright. I don't know if you're going to hit that like button, but at least she'll have somebody in there. There you go. All these are done. So now, just for kicks and giggles, change the toilet rolls in the bathroom. Oh, not the wiener through the meat grinder. Oh, Lord. That's going to leave a mark. All right. So here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to weigh up this milk crate, which is 3 pounds, I think. All right. So 2.6 pounds, close enough. Just to give you an idea. 2, 8, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 21 at $8.50 a pound. So that little pile of boards right there is $12. That quick. And like I said, I have a tote over there that I can barely pick up, and it's between $650 and $700 worth of these boards. Take that. Yeah, I know I should just left them in the milk crate, go and dump them in the bucket, but I wanted to show you. I already told him that, Mickey. Pay attention. Jeez. Mickey needs to get her crap together. That's all I got to say about that. She needs to get it together. Mickey, are you exercising tonight? Are you doing push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, burps? I'm clipping those hairs. Man, I got a couple of them too, NBA, so I guess we can do that together. I'll tell you what, NBA, I'll put up a stream and I'll title it Nose Hair Clipping. See who we can get in there to join us. Maybe we can get JJ and we'll get some people. There's a lot of hairy people on YouTube. WTF Mike, well, he shaved his stuff, so we'll let him in the club only because he's cool. There you go. All right. Oh. All right. Well, I think that's. Oh, did I miss one? I did. How did I miss that? Oh my goodness. Put the right bit in the drill, dummy. Dummy. There you go. That one's metal. And one more board. Cool. I got a one of my computer stores is, well, two of them. Each one has 3 pallets of stuff for me to go pick up. So whenever I make a spot, I don't know what they got. Right. I know there'll be a bunch of hard drives. I know the one guy said he had 50 servers, so they take up a little bit of room. All right. I finished drinking my cold black coffee from 2 hours ago. It's like iced coffee. Okay. And I'm going to finish cleaning this bad boy off. And then go from there. Raphael Scrapper, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. WTF, my uncle used to raise pigs. He had 200 of them at one time. And my little cousin, being the dummy that she was, fell into the pig pen. Pigs weren't happy about that. And they almost got her. I remember that. I mean, I was little. I was like 8 or 9 years old. I'll never forget that. Between the squealing of the pigs and the squealing of her, and my uncle's telling me to grab her. I was like, I ain't going in there. I don't really like her anyway. So I got out of that chore. But yeah, them pigs, man, they can be mean as hell. And then I have another uncle who did, he just had a small farm. You know, he had maybe 50 cows, a bunch of chickens, some pigs. He had a damn goat. Every time he looked for the goat, he was always on the hood of my uncle's car. Tore that car up. But he had the barn. I didn't go there that much, so I really didn't know, the workings of it. But he had a slot on the end of the barn. So he told me, he's like, go stand here by this thing, by this part of the barn here for a minute. He said, I want to check something. Well, being stupid as I was at the time, I said, all right. Well, next thing you know, here comes this cow. So I'm sitting there petting the cow. So my uncle told me, he's like, take 3 steps back. So I take 3 steps back. He had a damn guillotine up on the top that he released. Took the cow's head right off. I was like, that's just wrong. I was like 12 when that happened. I was like, oh my God. I didn't say I didn't go by him no more. I had enough of his shit. But it didn't really freak me out. It just like startled me. So I'm sitting there looking at a cow's head on the ground. Never again. Ooh, what is that? I might have to take that off of there. What is cave after a nice dinner was close to for my sofa for the rest of the evening. Hey, you're lucky you can do that, Raphael. I got a long way to go. I want to take this one chip off because it has gold legs on it. How can I do it without destroying it? What I need to figure out here. I wonder. There you go. There's one of your Moffats, WTF, Mike. You know what I'm going to try is cut that with a knife. See if I can get it to come loose. At least on one side. Oh, it came right off of there. Sweet. Look at that. Oh, that gold in that little chip. Kind of hard to see it, but cool played it. Cool. Another one to add to the pile. Now, I am officially done with all the desktops in this freaking basement. Thank God. And the problem is, I got a crap load more. I just ain't going to get them. The guillotine mic? Oh my God. Felt bad for the little cow. I didn't feel bad when I was eating his ass a couple of days later, though. That's for sure. He was good. Then I used to go rabbit hunting with my two uncles. And we were heading back to the car one day. And I was standing next to one of my uncles. Kicked up a rabbit. My uncle swung around to shoot the rabbit and shot my uncle. I told my uncle, I said, that's not a rabbit. Shot him in the leg. Just broke that off of there. Just say, my uncle didn't go hunting with my other uncle anymore after that. Ugh. I don't know what is in this thing, but it stinks really bad. What is that? I feel like vinegar. There's a nice piece of gold plating came off of there. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, it smells like vinegar. This is an air-cooled computer. Well, this is what was in there. I'm still dripping. Hold on a minute. I'm dripping, dudes. I got drippage. I'm a leaker. Squirter. That's what they are. Squirters. Yeah. It's definitely vinegar. Why would it be vinegar in there? That makes sense. It's not vinegar in a cooling thing. Huh. Learn something new every day. I gotta find a towel. Something here. Here we go. See, my daughter took my laundry out of the dryer and set it up on top of my box of stuff over there. You can carry it upstairs. Rabbit meat. I haven't had rabbit meat, and I used to like squirrel. Saving screws and bolts. Yeah, I save them. You know what I do with them, Mike? I save them right into these scrap steel buckets. Take them right to the scrap. The hard drive ones, when you take the hard drives apart, they're either stainless or brass. Most of them are brass, but they're so damn little. You know, they're tiny. So I'm sure there's more in here. Let's cut that. But yeah, I used to save all the screws and bolts from everything I took, but I learned you can only keep so many of them. And back then, I used to work on cars and do house repairs. I used to work for a property investor, and you never know when you need a screw or something. But now I just scrap them. I don't want to keep them. Plus, my neighbor right next door to me, he saves every damn thing. So if I ever need a bolt, screw, nut, I got a nut named Mickey. But anything like that, somebody around here always got them. Oh, let's go in the aluminum pile. Oh, just like that. Get out of my pocket. I really want this heat sink out of here. But that looks like that might be a hassle. Oh, but you know what? What did I do with them? What did I do with them? Ever spent 2 hours looking for 6 Matthews to takes me 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Oh, here you are. My dog is up there freaking out again. Might have to put that dog down. Not that one. Let's try this one. I don't get many of these water cooled or whatever they call them. You hear my dog? She's coming to tell me somebody's here. Something's going on. Oh, I love the right tool for the job. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. Ain't even nothing up. What the hell she's barking at? There we go. Aluminum. Cut this hose off here, make this easier. Where's the sissies? Good to see you. How are you today? A couple screws on the side here. There we go. More aluminum. And what else we got in here? Aluminium, WTF. You have to accommodate our Australian friends. It's aluminium. And I think they say copper. Copra? Is it copra? Did I pronounce it? I know aluminium's funny. But I watch U.S. Ben, who's down in Australia there. And that's how he pronounces everything. It's just a crappy little board, so let's see if I have the shred pile. I think if I can figure out how to get this fan out of here, it should about sure of this problem. No. Oh, look at that. Another coil. Cool. Copra. No matter how you say it, how you spell it, it's the same damn thing. What is this? It's just plastic. As long as you can make money on it. Don't matter how you pronounce it. This looks like this is riveted in there, so. Not for long. That's where safety glasses come in. And do this side. Woo! Hear that? This is the little radiator part of it. Like a little car radiator. Isn't that cool? I got another one somewhere that I took out of one of these. Little bigger system, but that was a radiator that came out of the other one. Imagine that's in a computer. Isn't that crazy? Crazy, crazy. So I'll put those two there and clean them up. The rest of this is just crappy plastic, except for this wire. I can go right in the trash. Now my basement smells like a douche. I don't even feel springtime fresh. Yeah, there's stuff on everywhere. Alright, put this up a little bit. Workbench smells like summer's eve. Wash this thing right now. Let's see. Gotta make a call. Who are you calling, son? Better be calling me. Equal word form as candy copper ice cream. Yeah, see, they don't even call the candy copper. They just call it all number 2 copper here. And like burnt copper, you can't even sell burnt copper anymore. They won't even buy it. I remember back when I was younger, when I started scrapping with my dad. And I mean, we live in the city. And we'd burn all the copper wire. We'd wait till, a nice night, calm wind. That smoke would go straight up in the air. Wouldn't blow anywhere. But you can't do that no more. And then my other buddy had a potbelly wood stove in his garage. So he used to burn it in that. But you get caught doing that stuff now, it's big time fines. Big time. And it's not worth it because, copper is not really worth that much. Not what it should be anyway. Alright. So that's that. I'm not sure what this mess is. But let's go plate it. So I don't know. WTF, Mike, you should be a scrapper instead of a farmer. Oh, I found some more of that stuff. Good Lord. I gotta really drain. I'm gonna set this in a can here and let it drain out or something. No, ain't nothing in there. Where's all this coming from? Stab myself with my knife. So I'm gonna put these under the bench right here. put this under the bench. Under the bench. And I think what I'm gonna do fight with this monster, and probably after this thing kicks my butt, probably gonna call it a day. So, I've been busy all day. I had 3 pickups to do, and did all of them before 10 o'clock. And then I was going to finish computers, which I did. And I went to that milk crate that I wanted to go through. I got that done. I did 2 apples that I didn't want to do, but I had to get them done, so I did those. This is the 3rd one. This is the hardest one. MD, welcome back. If you had a smoke, you could burn the wire and still make clean ingots. You know what they do is they take it's just you get so much debris with the wires. Like they'll take give me an idea here. Like this is bare bright wire. This is like the highest wire that you can scrap here. This is your highest value. But you know, like this is clean. So that would be pretty much pure copper if you melted it. Same with this stuff here, the copper pipe, copper tubing. As long as there's no like solder or anything on it. This is number 1. This is like $2.15 a pound right now. And if you see my videos, I got a pile of it laying out in the backyard. But the problem is and then this here, this is out of those CRT TVs, the old tube TVs. I think this is what they would call candy copper in Australia. But here it's just number 2. You know, you just bust this up and it comes all right out. Even these little coils, I take these off and I take the copper off those coils. There's another one back in there. But you can melt this stuff, and when you melt it, all the impurities will all float to the top, so you just skim that off. But the problem here is a lot of the yards won't buy copper ingots because they don't know what's inside. There was a yard which is only about 5 blocks from my house. They were buying them, and there was a couple guys. I guess they had a little scam going. But what they did, they were making ingots, but they were putting bolts and nuts and metal in between it. And you know, then well, the scrapyard didn't have a gun that could read. You know, you shoot it and it'll tell you, you know, what's inside of it, whether it's copper, you know, part copper, part brass, whatever. So they got burned for, I don't know, it was almost like a ton of copper that they bought. You know, they bought as number 1, and so a lot of the yards won't buy the ingots anymore unless they have a gun. If they have the gun to test it, then they'll do it. MD, she's been in and out. We were all picking on her. Ian, WTF, NBA, and me. So she's at work, so she's probably sitting at her desk, you know, just in tears. Probably hoping she don't get fired for crying at work. Or she might have went to change her diaper. I don't know. But she pops in and out. I can tell you in a minute. Hold on. Let me check. I'll tell you who's in here. Yeah. I mean, there's only 7, so. Nope, she's not in here. So things are looking up. But we will, we'll handle her and her stream later. But yeah, her stream's at 7:30 Central. So don't be afraid to go and give her some crap. Man, I have no idea how this thing comes apart either. No idea. That locks it. That opens it. But what does it open? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see screws. Smaller screws. A little bigger screw. But since Mickey ain't in here, I will say she's awesome. But I've learned a lot from her YouTube crap. Is there a... Huh. Boy, I hate these. Hate them. But this computer is all aluminum, whole case. And it's pretty heavy. And this computer here I actually got for free, so I can't really complain. You know, however long it takes to take it apart. Oh yeah, leave the shed and shower. Ian, you have a good night, my friend. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did. I appreciate it. It's good seeing you. Copper only needs a bit under 1200 degrees. Added. You know what people were also doing here, Raphael, was they were melting pennies, which is highly illegal. Now, there's been a rumor going around for years that the U.S. was going to stop making the penny just like Canada did. So if that ever happens, any U.S. penny that is 1982 or earlier are made of 95% copper. So, which means that if you went by the copper rate, 1 penny would be worth 2 cents. So you're doubling, your money on it. But until they pass that, you can't do anything. Yeah, this case is all aluminum. It's all aluminum. But, the motherboard, the fans is all in there. And I really hate Apple products. And I had another one of these, and I actually got a hammer and chisel out to get it apart. This is actually the hard drive right here. But there's like on servers, they have like levers, like this one here, where you can move stuff around and it unlocks stuff and you can pull it up and you have problems. But this damn thing here, unless there's screws right here, I don't know. That's a screw. Hey, it is a screw. So let's take these 2 screws out and see if this piece will come out. Like I said, I got this for free, so I can't complain too much. It does have the fan hook to it, but there's got to be a way to... Oh, this might have the CPUs in it too. So this is the cover right here for the... So yeah, see, that looks plastic, but it's aluminum. So that's sheet aluminum. What I do is I fill up like 5-gallon buckets. And then when I get full, I take them outside and I throw them in the bigger barrels. Gives me a little more. So maybe this will pop out now. Said maybe. Maybe. I'll tell you, man, if you don't have patience, don't even bother doing this. This ain't the way this comes out, but I'm making it the way it comes out. Yo, Skills, how are you, sir? Glad you made it. But I've only been here for 3 hours, so. There we go. Punk. All that just to get that stupid fan out of there. Now I gotta figure out how to get the fan out of here. Don't see no screws. Get that wire off of there. Get that over with. There you go. We'll sit over there somewhere. There we go. So this is plastic. So we'll throw that in the trash. And this caddy is aluminum. Goes over there. And then this bad boy here, we'll just pop it. I can leave it in the plastic frame. They won't say nothing, but I like to clean it up a little better because they're like super nice to me, and you know, I don't want to do that to them. I try to take stuff as clean as I can get it. Like I said, we work well together. So you know what, everyone's on the bridge. So there you go. So that's just plastic. This goes into copper bearing motors over there. So now, two more of those copper aluminum heat sinks, and underneath them will be 2 CPUs. Question is, how do you get that out of there? And this hard drive, which I'm going to figure out how to get that out of my way. I wish I could get all the scrap from my new job, but they keep it and scrap it themselves. Yeah, that's the bad thing. If you really want to do this, all you have to do is just go to different companies. Start with computer repair places. That's how I started out. When I first started out, I was taking anything and everything from hair dryers to curling irons to toasters to blenders. But back then, you know, everybody was talking about the silver contacts. And I don't deal with silver, so I didn't really want to deal with the silver because it don't really pay a lot, and it just seemed like a lot of work. But like these here, I think I showed these on one of my videos. The ends of these are silver. They're in a machine, but anything that makes a electrical connection, like a switch or anything, like right here, that's silver. All you do is take a torch, heat it up, it fall right off. And I mean, they get small. You know, just on the tip of that one. But there's all different sizes. There's all different. But it's just the silver is just not gonna do it for me. Like these all came off of breaker contacts out of machinery. So this is all silver. But I don't even want it. You know, I just took it off screwing around one day. When, believe it or not, I had nothing to do. Yeah. So, you know, I got to find somebody that wants to play with silver. They can have it. I'll send it to them. I'll send them all the contacts I have. And then I have a bunch of silver Mylars that came out of keyboards. AMD, she's back. But like I said, Raphael, I don't know. I can't bring myself to do silver. It just don't seem like it's, you know, worth the time or the money for me to do it. Where I can make, you know, triple in, you know, doing the electronics, you know, not even really counting the gold. You know, the gold is a hobby. I don't do the gold to make any money on, or you know, to live on. That's for sure. That has 2 fans in that one. And now I can get the hard drive out. So there, now you can get a better shot of what's in there. So I want to take that Wi-Fi card out. That's got the gold fingers on it. That's just a couple of screws. So once I get this computer done, I'll have no more towers in this basement. None. But I have a storage unit, a whole bunch. Which I haven't even been over there in probably 3 months. Because it's full. I can't put nothing else in it. So I don't really see a need to go over there. in about 30 years, if I'm still alive, and my basement gets emptied, then maybe I'll go get a couple and putz around with them. So here's the Wi-Fi cards. So that's got the little gold fingers on the end right there. So I'll pop them off. I have a bucket full of them. One day when I'm bored. So let's see if I can get this off. That looks like it's Torx. Got my little handy dandy bit set here again. I can't really see what that is. It looks like it's going to be a pain to get out. Oh, that's the bit. Hey, got lucky. Let's try it and see. That doesn't count because I haven't let my... You left your seat. You went to lunch. All right, so you left your seat. You got lunch. So that point counts, Mike. The problem, Raphael, that I found out when I was talking to my gold guy, because he deals with, the silver, gold, coins, all that stuff. He said that there's cadmium in those contacts, and cadmium will kill you. So... yeah, I don't try to make nothing work, Mike. I just tear it down. I said I'd have to buy a public storage facility to store all the stuff that I got that worked. And with being with the state, I have to destroy everything anyway. So it works out better for me. But the laptop that I'm streaming on, I got that on a pallet from the scrapyard, and there you go. And I plugged it in, and there's one little key missing over there, and I don't even know what key it is. But I fired it up, and it works well. Didn't do nothing to it. But now it's covered in dirt and dust. So I'm surprised it even works. So there you go, guys. Get those two heat sinks off. That was easy to do. For some reason, this one seems to be coming apart a little bit better. So these are just copper aluminum, 85 cents a pound right now. I remember this stuff was like $1.40 a pound here, almost $1.50. So that's those. And it's going to have some crappy CPUs in it, I'm sure. See what it says here. I can't see it because I'm blind. Hold on a minute. The old guy that pays $1 million for a pair of glasses and never wear it. What is this? 5150. Yeah, it's just a crappy CPU. Just a no pin. I pop those out and take the copper backing off, the heatsink off of them, and I put them in my ass and take the gold off of them. I could sell them for $4 a pound, but it's kind of just screwing with the gold thing. All right, so the rest of this is just I wonder why this came apart so easy. I'm kind of baffled. There's something in there, so I have to figure out what's in there. But the rest of this is just wires and the motherboard. But this will be a server board because it's a dual socket. I don't want them to spill out. It's a dual socket board, but it's a metal socket, so it's a lower price. It don't matter if it's a dual socket color board or a dual socket green board. These don't matter. But it's still gonna be a pain to get out of here, it looks like. I'm not sure what that is. So all right, people, it is 3:16. I need to go get some lunch. I usually eat lunch about 2, but I had a blast hanging out with you guys. Even if you didn't learn nothing, I don't care. I didn't learn nothing either. But I got to aggravate Mickey and got to see a bunch of friends. So I'm going to call it done. 3 hours and 13 minutes. I wonder if I'm hungry. No? I can't leave Mickey? Damn. Why are you so bossy? Yeah, caddy him, Raphael. What'd I say? But yeah, my guy went by him. Say cadmium is dangerous, and I looked it up, and it really is. But I ain't repeating nothing. MD, thanks for popping in, hanging out. Appreciate it. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Maybe I'll go through that gold bucket. Maybe I'll do a stream on sorting them gold boards out. I am not getting a salad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat the other half of my turd, and then I'm gonna maybe go and have a ham and cheese sandwich on toast. That's what I'm gonna probably do, because any kind of sandwich I eat, I toast my bread. You will not see me tonight, Mickey. I've had enough of you today. I'm over you. I'm probably gonna want a divorce, but don't tell anybody. No. But I will catch you guys probably tomorrow, and we'll see what I can get into then. Appreciate y'all being here. Have a good one. See you on the next one.